This is a boat that had been taken on water for an extended period of time, and you could actually see where the water lines had been. The water lines stopped there for a while and probably was coming in right there. But the water line on this boat the true water line should be about right here, and it would follow it on out to maybe about here. But as you notice, there's growth where the water lines migrated up and migrated up. So it was taken on water for an extended period of time. And at one point in time, you could see that part was underwater because it had growth on it. But that's not what this video is about. We were servicing it while it was in here, and I don't even know where to start on this thing. The last video I took should have been the one, because it was when I first pulled it off. But this is water inside of here. Let me see your flashlight again. That's water inside of there that's gotten inside of there because that gasket, that O-ring right there, was never in it. They used red to make it. There's part of the gasket that should have been there. I'll show you the rest of it. But that keeps the water from entering into the U-joint bellows. And the gimbal bearing is actually locked up and in backwards. You can't turn it with your fingers. But that's supposed to be a gasket on there and not silicone. There's part of the gasket there. There's a hole right there. That's probably not going to affect too much. But this is where that's supposed to go. And when I pulled it off, that was like that. And you can tell where it's clean and where it's dirty, so you know it wasn't in the right place. And so they just use red goo instead of a gasket, and so it's been leaking for an extended period of time, and that's why it's yeah. So there's water entering the boat through the drive, going into the U-joint bellows, through the gimbal bearing into the boat, and so it's getting a new gimbal bearing and getting this all cleaned up. But whoever did that is actually a dangerous person, because not having a gasket, it's a $4 gasket. If you don't have a gasket and you have to put silicone on there, it's just not done. It's just not done. So whoever took this drive off and did that is really a dangerous person.